Hello, everyone. Welcome to the last session of today. My name is Yasmin Battistella. I'm a partnerships consultant at Odoo, and I will be then your last speaker of today. Here, please feel free to scan already. Oops, is there? Please feel free to scan the pad so you can already ask your questions while I'm speaking, and we will tackle all of them at the end of the talk. So our talk today is about how you can unlock your potential as a future Odoo partner. So let's talk partnerships. Today at Odoo, we have a partnership program for companies that wishes to offer different services to their clients. So here we are talking about implementation, we are talking about development, we are talking about consulting. But before we talk about strategy, it is important for us to talk about why. Why would you be looking for a new solution, or why would you be considering a partnership with us? Actually, there are several different reasons why. Here, for instance, we have several different European regulations today. For instance, PayPal, that it's is becoming mandatory to have an accounting system, or maybe you're just looking for a new revenue stream to add a new software to your portfolio, or maybe you are seeing different trends in the market, such as Industry 4.0 or integration to ChatGPT, etc. There are several, and you're seeing those trends, and you're thinking, okay, maybe I should offer or follow those trends myself as well. So there are several different reasons why you would consider a partnership with us, but it is important for you to know why, because it will give you a sense of purpose and a direction as well. So once you found your reason why, the good question would be, how can you kickstart your partnership? And that's why I'm here. That's why my department exists, to help you. So here we have several different steps that we will be discussing today. I will be basically giving you some insights, some food for thought, so then you can come to us afterwards and we can discuss your case according to your needs. So step one. When we are thinking about adding a new software to your portfolio, or changing your business a little bit, it's important to do a market analysis. Here, it's important, and why we are talking about market analysis, simply because it is important for you to identify opportunities. And when we are talking about opportunities, we are talking about clients, we are talking also about competitors, and about finding the right tool. So when we think about clients, it's important for you to have in mind, or at least know, who are the clients who are needing a solution. Who are they? Maybe in your market there are also some incentives that are given by the government for companies to digitize, or maybe there is an impending mandatory digitalization around the corner. So those are opportunities that you can have, and that can be very beneficial for your business. When we are talking about competitors, here you have two different types of competitors. In this case, you have the other players in the market, the local softwares or the big software houses as well. But you also have the other Odoo partners. And it is important for you to understand your competitor, because this will give you more insights about your market specifically. So it's important for you to know who are the partners in your market, who are you competing against. And when you're analyzing the existing partners, you can also check if they are already verticalized, or maybe you have a certain area of expertise that many other partners don't. So that's an opportunity for you there as well. It is also important for you to consider where they are located. Regions plays it's a big part of getting to a client. So here, for instance, in some countries, we have regions that are more populated, with more partners, other regions that have less partners. So this is also something that you can check, and that can be beneficial for you. But above all, it's important for you to create your network. So don't hesitate to go to the different Odoo events. Odoo Experience is one of the events we host every year, but we also have the different road shows that will allow you to connect with existing partners, with existing clients. So build your network. Go out there and meet your clients. That's very, very important, your clients and your competitors as well. And last but not least, it is also important to identify the right tool for your market. And here, well, we have Odoo. And with Odoo, you can work with different companies from different sectors, different industries, different sizes. So you have a lot of opportunities with our software. And after you identified some of opportunities in your market, it's also time to look within. It's important for you to start thinking about your long-term strategy. So here, it is important for you to start thinking, okay, what is my mission? What do I want to do? Why do I want to do this? How am I going to tackle my market? How am I going to profit and then take and manage all these opportunities? But it's also important for you to have a vision. How do you see yourself in a year? How do you see yourself in 6 months? Where do you want to go? So that's very important, and those are the first two bricks in your long-term strategy. Step two, okay, you did your market analysis, you understood a bit what you want to do, you have a mission, you have your vision, it's a bit clearer, but it's time to narrow it down. Let's have some more concrete information. When we are talking business, one of the most important things that we have to discuss are the clients. As I already mentioned before, you already identified some opportunities in your market, but now it's time for you to choose your target group. Who do you want to work with? And you can work with several different clients at the same time from different industries, different sizes. But in the beginning, it is important for you to at least think about who you want to work with. It can be smaller business, it can be medium-sized business or bigger business, but it's important for you to understand who your first clients will be, because that will help you. That will give you more structure. And once you have in mind who your potential target group could be, it is also important for you to understand how can you reach them. Because it's not only about knowing who they are, but you also need to reach them for it to happen. So here you can think, okay, am I going to reach out to my clients during events, or am I going to use the different digital tools to reach out to them? For instance, LinkedIn is a very good tool that has been used by a lot of partners, and it works very well. So it is important for you to start thinking about that as well. And with these two informations, you will be able to develop your long-term strategy. And for instance, let's say if you start, let's say you're starting today and your target group is smaller business, 1 to 5 users, but you already have a vision that maybe in 6 months you'll be working with companies from 5 to 10 users, employees in this case. So it is important to, and that's why it's important for you to have a vision, because it will drive you, it will give you a sense of purpose, and it will, of course, as I said, build your long-term strategy. Once you know who your clients are, that part is a bit clearer, it's also important for you to think about your team. So here there are several different ways to start a partnership, but those are things that you need to consider. So do you have personnel? Let's say if you're an established company, you have people working with you, it is important to consider, okay, I do have the personnel, but do they have time? If not, are you ready to recruit? Or maybe you are a freelancer and you work by yourself. That's also possible. You can also start by yourself, no problem whatsoever. But those are questions that are important for you to think about. And if you ask us today, okay, what would be the sweet spot? Let's say the sweet spot for an established partner, we would say that in terms of employees profile, it would be around 60% functional, 30% sales, 10% developers. I mean, it depends a company. It goes from company by company, but this is just some guidelines. But in any case, if you have a team or not, or if you're starting by yourself, we can always help you with our trainings. And today we have two different trainings at Odoo. We have the functional trainings and the technical trainings that are both given to our partners. So here on the functional side, we have what we call PLO, the Project Leader Onboarding, that would give you an overview of everything Odoo can do functionally. That's also very important because at the end of the day, your role as a partner is also to train your client. It's important for you to implement the project, so it is extremely important for you to have a perspective, an overview of the software. Or maybe if you want to verticalize and become a website expert, we also have the website trainings. We have the different smart classes on the different modules as well. So we have several different trainings that can help you learn a bit more about Odoo or a bit more about what you want to do. And on the other side, we also have the technical trainings that are given to your developers, or if you are a developer. And in this case, it will give you a perspective on how can you develop new features on top of Odoo standards. And both trainings can be done by purchasing a success pack. A success pack is basically a pack of hours that can be purchased by partners upon need. So if you have the need for training, you can simply use the hours of your success pack to do so. And okay, once we have all of that set, it's important for us to think then about our Odoo strategy. You know who you are, you know where you want to go, you have a vision, you have your target group. It's time now to become another partner. And here you can see that we have 4 different levels of partnership. We have the learning level and the 3 official ones known as Ready, Silver, and Gold. However, you can consider the learning and ready level as the entry level simply because partners start either as learning or as ready. And here it depends a bit on all the homework you did before on your strategy. So the learning partnership is perfect for partners that want to start small. One step at a time with a more reactive approach. No problem, that's perfect for you. We will follow your strategy. However, if your strategy is to attack the market, let's say if you have a strong go-to-market strategy, or if you would like to be visible on our website under the partners official list, or if you want to work with us in a proactive way to develop your business as soon as possible, then in this case, the official partnership would be the way to go. To become a learning partner, there is no specific requirement. However, to become an official partner, there are 2. The first one would be to either have a project for us to see how you work with a client. We will be working proactively together. It's important for us to understand who you are. Or if you don't have a project, no problem. You can also become an official partner by completing the PLO. That is the functional training I just mentioned before. That's the first requirement. The second requirement would be to pass the Odoo functional certification within the first 3 months of partnership. Here, of course, you don't need to start by being certified. We give you time to either implement your first project or for you to complete the PLO before you pass your certification. But those are the 2 conditions to become ready partner, because as I said, we would be working with you proactively. We would be publishing you on our website, so it's very important for us to know who you are or to train you ourselves. Okay? And then once you're ready to upgrade, you can of course become silver and gold, but that I will let you talk with your partner manager later on. Okay, now you chose your Odoo strategy. You know if you want to become a learning or an official partner, great. But how can you start? Well, there are 3 different ways. You can start by yourself. So let's say if you have previous experience with Odoo, you can do all by yourself. Or if you have experience with partners, or if you're a self-learner, you can start as a learning partner. No problem, no pressure. It's also possible. However, if you would like a bit more help from Odoo, you can start with the trainings, as I said, with the PLO, with the smart classes, with the technical trainings. You can also have our help Let's say if you need an Odoo consultant, I mean a functional consultant's help, we are also there to help you. Or you can also start with a project. So let's say if you have a first client that is interested, you can start that project with a client. We can help you, of course. And here you can either start by yourself or you can start with the help of a success pack. So then in this case, you would have an Odoo consultant helping you during the implementation. Or, of course, the best of both worlds would be to be trained and to start with a project, and that's also possible. But in any case, we are here to help you. The steps I gave you today is more for you to think about, okay, what would be my strategy? How can I start? Who would be my client? Those are questions that are important for you. And as I said, in any case, we are here to help. You can always book a meeting with us. We can go through the steps together. No problem, no pressure. Today we are 17 different partnership consultants with different language profiles. We have, of course, English, we have French, Spanish, Portuguese, the Balkan languages, German. So don't hesitate to come see us tomorrow. We will be there at our booth. It's a really big one. Odoo become an Odoo partner, so it's very hard to miss. So if you're interested, don't hesitate to come see us tomorrow, or if you cannot, don't hesitate to book a meeting with us online. We will be here to help you and to guide you all the way to your success. That was it for today. I hope I gave you some insights, and now it's time for questions. Actually, the person who will interview me is also my colleague, so if you want to reach out to him, it's also possible.
Hello, thank you. Yes,
Hello, hello.
a good talk. There are some questions for you.
Perfect.
First of all, can I become a silver partner right away?
No. It is important for you to start first either as a learning or as a ready. Here in this case, if you have the ambition to become a CEO partner from the beginning, I suppose your profile would be more for the ready partnership. But it is important for you to take one step at a time, either complete the trainings for you to have a bigger perspective of the platform or work with a few projects before we upgrade you to the silver partnership. And there is also a third condition to become silver and gold, that is in this case the retention rate. So it is important for you to be with us for a while before you upgrade to silver and gold.
Thank you. Do you have certifications that allow us to finance, or that allows a partner to finance their training via subsidies, like Calopi in France?
I think it depends country by country. I know that in France we do not have at the moment, if I'm not mistaken.
We don't.
Yeah, we don't. But yeah, come talk to us. We can discuss case by case and see what is possible. But yeah, for the Calopi in France, we do not have, unfortunately.
Yep. How long does it take to be trained?
I mean, it depends. So the PLO usually takes around 7 weeks. Which you can count around 95 hours of workload from your side. And out of this 95 hours, 35 hours is with a consultant. So let's say, yes, 7 weeks, unless you have 2 full weeks dedicated to learn about Odoo. And in this case, you can do the PLO in 2 weeks with what we call the bootcamp.
Exactly. Also, very interesting question. Can your first project be an Odoo instance for your own company?
Yes. Here we can talk as well about that, but yes, if you have, let's say, 10 employees and you would like to implement Odoo for yourself, it is also possible. So don't hesitate to mention that to your partnership consultant, to the person you will be talking with.
Then a good one as well, and it's in purple even. So let's talk money. How can the partner make money with Odoo? And then what are the possibilities where even the sky would not be the limit? So someone who's very motivated.
Here, as I said in the beginning, your role as a partner is to provide services to your client. So on our side, the only thing we invoice the client would be the licenses. So the client, as you probably know, pay per user, we invoice that to the client. However, you as a partner, and that's your main purpose, your added value is for you to be able to implement that database for your client. So as a partner, you are the main player of the project. You do the analysis of the project, you do the implementation, the customizations, development, support, etc. So it's up to you which service you want to provide to your client, basically. And of course, out of all those services you provide to your clients, it's up to you to fix your own service fees, and you keep 100% of the revenue. And out of the only thing we invoice, that are the licenses and OSH, we also pay you commissions. So that's something we can discuss later on as well.
The commissions are recurring.
Yes.
Good to know.
Indeed.
What is the expected revenue in the first 6 months after becoming a partner in the EU?
I think that's a bit tricky. I think it depends. It goes case by case, country by country. I don't think we have a specific. Today, I don't think we have an answer for you because it really depends.
It will depend on strategy, the project, what your market is, and so on and so on. And then, as a partner, what do I offer to my clients? Full implementations or implementations with custom code, custom functionalities?
Yeah.
I think would it be standard or custom?
I mean, you can, of course. It depends. It goes case by case, client by client. It is important for you to take into consideration your client's needs. So yeah, if your client don't need any customization, so don't go offering things that your client don't need. But yes, it's up to you, up to the client's project as well. We have the standard option. You can offer the standard option for your client as well. But yeah, it's always best for your clients to be on the custom part of Odoo, so you can really make sure that the database is perfect for them, perfect for what they are looking for. Mm-hmm. So yeah, both. They can offer both, basically.
Yeah. The last one. No. 2 more questions, actually. There's a very last good question. As a partner, what do I offer to clients? I missed the question. How many partners do you have in France, Belgium, and main European countries, roughly? Is there room for more?
Yes, there is always room for more. I mean, if we look at those markets, they are huge markets with a lot of potential. So yes, there's always room for more. In terms of numbers, I will have to check.
I can help you with that.
Yes.
We have, just counting official partners, you have about 100, a little bit more than 100 in France and about 90 in Belgium. Just to tell you guys, Belgium and France are our main markets, relatively, number of leads based on amount of population. So yes, there is still a lot of room. And then, what is the cost of a PLO training or a bootcamp?
It depends. It depends on your region. I mean, we adapt ourselves to the different markets. You can check that online, the price of the success packs, if you go Odoo partner packs. But that's something we can discuss during a meeting. We have a full presentation for you with all the numbers. So don't hesitate. Don't hesitate to book a meeting with us, and we can discuss that.
I have one more interesting. Do we have a special kind of partnerships for admin, accountancy firms, and so on?
We do have a fiduciary kind of partnership, but that's with Winant. That's not our area of expertise. But if you're an accounting firm and you would like to become an Odoo accounting firm, let's say that way, or a partner for the accounting firms, don't hesitate to go online. I think we have a website for that as well. It's a Odoo account. You can just Google Odoo accounting firms, and then you can register there, and Winant's team will reach out to you, and they will take the lead.
Thank you, Yasmin.
Thank you, Mazil. Thank you, everyone.